Ladies and gentlemen, it would seem it is time. Let me get the Discord up and running here quick, and we should be good to go. Good to go. For those of you tuning in on YouTube, be sure to check out the disclaimer. For those of you guys tuning in Discord, what's up? Good morning. How you doing? Welcome back. Okay, I think we are officially ready to start. It's 9:19 a.m. It is Monday, the 22nd of April, and things are not looking bad. Things are looking fairly decent, if you ask me. So, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another live session. So, let's talk about what's moving and what's not. So, I'm watching at three stocks here today. MLEC, NVFY. What's the name there? What? Oh, Jesus Christ. We're not going to start this day like this. NIVF. There we go. NIVF. I had to take my time as I look at these symbols. NKGN. NKGN. I think those are the top three that I'll keep an eye on. There's nothing else really looking super good besides these three. So I'm going to post that to the Discord as well as to the YouTube live stream. Seb B, what's on? Wave Rider, what's going on? JR, what's up? What's up? Bond, Ricky, Don, Trading Pennies, Gus, Don Juan, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? Toza, Doug, Mikey, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. John, ABQ, and so forth. Austin, Chase, Epic, guys, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Support the YouTube channel. You guys know how we do it. Every day, live trading, right? Live trading, Relentless Trader and the markets, along with the audience. Hit that thumbs up, and let's get locked in. So I'll look at MLEC first. So this one is up 110% with 28 million shares of volume. Not too bad, not too bad. Pretty good move, going from about 145. So we have highs at 331. Not looking bad, not looking bad. Since then we've pulled back and we've had a low below VWAP here around 275. But I'm going to really watch 280. I'd love to see us holding 280 here. Right now we're currently around 93, and we'll see how this does. Looking at the daily chart, the 200 EMA is now 263 compared to when I last traded the stock. All right, not bad. Let's see. Are there any key levels that I'll want to keep an eye on? So at $3, we had 19 million shares of volume on January 11th. And this was a rejection candle topping wick. So I'm going to map out $3 as this could be potential resistance going back over the level. Going back some more. Nothing major per se. Small topping wick at 440. Small rejection candle at 510. And I can map out all of those levels. Why not? They're not super obvious because the volume is a little lower. But, you know, some short sellers might just keep these levels in mind. 510 on the daily chart going back to April 6th of last year. And then we have some more obvious candlesticks with volume. March 15th, 9, you know, these are really high candlesticks though. We have 9, I'll map out this one and that'll be it. 992. If this stock gets to 992 today, then that'll be quite impressive. That'll be the last level I map out. But even if this gets to $5, you know, from where we are now, it's pretty good. Let me go ahead and start my screen recording. Okay, that's MLEC. Moving on, NIVF. Ay, ay, ay. As you're tuning into YouTube, hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up. So we got pre-market high, 154. Guys, make sure your screen recordings are turned on. Screen recordings are turned on. Low of the pullback, 113. Not too bad. It's showing me that this is a recent IPO on Thinkorswim. Yeah, it looks like it's a recent IPO. So we opened up a little higher, 280, sold off, and now it's curling back up. So I'm going to map out that all-time high, 280. Of course, we haven't been around for more than 200 days, but it's telling me the 200 EMA is at 143. I'm going to put it in there just because, why not? But I just want to keep in mind that it might not be, people might not respect it as much right now. But still, I'll just keep it there. We'll see how this does. I would love to see this over the pre-market high. And of course, uptrending towards 280. NKGN, that leaves us with that one. And by the way, this is up 54%, 9 million shares of volume. NKGN, moving on. Last stock on the list. This one is up 22%, 6 million shares of volume. Something that I can do after this is double check Friday's stocks to see if there's anything that still looks good if I'm, missing perhaps. It's always a good thing to do. So high point around 186. We've pulled back. We've had lows around 136, and recently we've pulled below those levels. Definitely would love to see this back over 136. And if we can get to 150, slowly make our way back to the pre-market highs, wouldn't be too bad. Daily chart, we got 304 for the 200 EMA. 304 on the daily chart for the 200 EMA. And there is a cluster here going back to March 6th. We had a high point of 406. 406. I'm going to start with that level and then make my way through. We had essentially a double top around 310. So we might see resistance in this area here, which is also the 200 EMA if it gets up to this level, that is. So right now, the way how I see this is, hey, potential room up to $3, or at least, 250 area if this is strong and happens to do something good. So we'll see how it does. That's NKGN. So I'm going to talk about my plan here today a little early, and then I'll check the continuation list from Friday. So last week a little slower for me. Things did pick up a little bit towards the end. The theme that has not been good is that I've been starting the days red almost every day the last 2 weeks. So sticking with really small size for me, I think the first 3 minutes, even if it might mean that I undercapitalize early, I think is the way to go. So I'm going to stick to just 1,000 shares. I'll be watching MLEC into the open, and then I'll go from there. I want to just, eliminate the issue that I've been seeing, and in order for me to do that, I need to make a change, which is to not size up right away, because I size up literally the second, third trade when something looks a little decent. Gotta wait it out. If I don't, I should have did this by day number 3, really. So that's an adjustment I'm looking to make. Other than that, same old, right? I'm looking to be disciplined. I'm looking to be patient. I want to watch for the patterns and setups that I know and love, and be very disciplined and firm towards those areas. Friday, I saw an entry. I didn't take the trade. Unacceptable. Today, every single trade that falls under the category of what I look for, falls under the criteria of what I look for, I will be hitting the buy button, and I will be managing risk. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, so let me see how these stocks from Friday were looking. And we can mention our disclaimer here too quickly, because sometimes some people forget, right, that day trading is risky business. Day trading is risky business, and a lot of people are struggling out there, guys. So make sure that you're taking it slow. Utilize a small account, utilize the simulator, take your time. There is no rush. All right. AGBA is a quick stock I want to look at here. Let's see. If this one hold up, and it did. It's exactly why you got to check. Okay, I need to add this to the list. AGBA continuation name. All right, cool. We do have our levels from Friday still, so I'll keep an eye on this. All right, not bad. We got 20 seconds into the open. Remember to stay disciplined towards your game plan, and you know, let's manage risk. Above all else, let's manage risk today. I'm gonna put this over here just so I can keep an eye. MLEC, what will it be? Can we see a push over $3? And we will. There's 03, 04, 05. Small sellers at 5. Seems decent to start the day. But the other ones also seem decent and then they sold off. So can we hold up? Highs at 11. NIVF is close to a halt up. Actually, it's 129. My bid and ask price are inverted. Not good. 95. If you're tuning in on YouTube, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. NIVF. Are we on to something here? Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps NIVF is the one to watch here early. It's getting halted up. AGBA moving up as well. Seems like there's a lot of sellers though. Not good. Big drop. Yeah, NIVF seems like the obvious one for now. So that's where I want to shift my focus, shift my attention to. Halted up. The only thing that I'm concerned with here is that the halt levels are a little tight. So there's not going to be a ton of room in between the levels, but we'll work with what we have. We'll make it happen. No excuse, no fear, no hesitation. AGBA, I'm keeping an eye on here. Perhaps over 65, 63. But I want to see more buying here. There's 64, 65, and more sellers. If we get through 65, then I'll try again. But I'm keeping my small share size. Stock AGBA also seems interesting. I also want to be quick with my stops today. I want to cut the trades immediately. I've been kind of slacking off. There's a huge bid. I'm going to take a little bit more of a position here. Let's see if it does get over 65. My average is 59 here, 4,000 shares. I'm going to give it a sec, tight stop. And can we go to the moon here perhaps? MLEC also giving a nice move up. This is kind of taking its time. I'm going to start to sell. I need there to be instant results. Good for MLEC here. This is good. Over 10, no, not so good. We'll see if it tries again here. Resumption time, 36.36. A good question for myself right now is how much shares do I want to use? It's early. I don't really have a cushion. I'm not looking to be super red, of course. That's kind of part of the game plan. So maybe I do just moderate size, which for me on the stock like this would be 2,500 shares. Big size would be closer to 10K. So I'm just going to go easy and, hopefully I can connect in a few sweet trades. Other than that, looking to keep the risk tight. But I'm playing defense here. I'm not looking to be aggressive yet. So MLEC, this one is still trying. It's back at 311. 1 minute to that resumption. MLEC, there's 15, 16, 18. Okay, it's doing its thing. Not too bad, not too bad. So I'm going to come up to 1,500 shares. It seems to be moving well. Hopefully we can see a good pullback though. There's 24. That resumption is coming up here soon. Less than a minute. This one doesn't really like to dip. This MLEC. 30 plus seconds on my side. Okay. Cool. MLEC, not bad. 36, 36. Couple seconds to go. 10 seconds on my side. 10 seconds. And that dip does look good for MLEC, but I'm going to miss it. It might keep going. Or maybe not. I'll take my $75. That's alright. Not bad. I mean, it's still holding 33. I could have took the dip again. $45, perhaps over high of day. Oh, I'm gonna miss it. I'm trading the other one. At that trade. The halt up is at 53. Come on. 50, 50, 50. Scratch trade for me. It needs to be right away. Perhaps it comes down a little more before going. But still watching. I don't mind taking it a little higher if I need to. But the halt up is at 55. It's like right there. And it's still not immediate. I need to trade one. I'm kind of watching both of them. Okay, there it is. The other one, this looks like it'll get locked in. The other one did give the pullback, so I'm going to miss the dip here at 310. Not a bad day so far, I think, right? There's opportunities. Is this going to continue here? I'll try. Tight stop. Tight stops if we're not going to go immediately. To the depths. To the depths. Well, worth a shot. Let me see my exit. Did I at least get a decent exit? Oh no, not a great exit. I could have been out of there at 02. So I only get 7 cents of slippage. Took a little longer to sell. Waiting for resumption. Scratch trades there, scratch trades. And NIVF waiting for resumption. At the depths of MLEC Titanic. So I wonder what is the reason for some of these I gotta ask questions later. Some of the symbols are showing the halt levels and then some are not. Is it if it's closer in proximity, maybe it shows automatically? I don't know. And is it also showing on showing a lock icon? But can we also see, let's see, NIVF resumption time 43:27. Okay, we have time. 43:27. Yeah, it's showing this lock icon here, which I mean doesn't really, I guess it says that it's halted, but I want to see the limit up, limit down right there. NIVF, come on, save. Oh, I wouldn't even. Oh, okay, that's all right. It's probably all the way at the bottom, huh? I forgot how to organize this in percentage order. Figured it out later. It's a toggle that's somewhere. Anyhow, resumption time. Resumption time 43:27. I'm muted. Sorry about that. Yeah, I saying the range there is not too bad. The range is a little limited, but the price action rather wasn't too bad. I always walk off screen and then I come back. I forget that I mute the mic. So AGBA red to green. I'll keep an eye on AGBA in this area here. Let's give this a sec. Can we come down a little lower, perhaps, before going? I'm watching AGBA here. I'm guessing I got an awful fill there. 67. AGBA. Split up. Tight stops here. If it's strong, can we see that nice bounce back for the 1 minute candle to make the new high? Now this is where I start to use size, but now I need to connect with size. Couple cents. Will it get over 78, 80? There's sellers here, unfortunately, a few sellers. Waiting patiently. More volume, more. Not seeing it. Waiting. Waiting patiently here. If it looks good for over 80, I don't mind. There's a few sellers, but we'll see. It's a cheap stock. There's a resumption for the other one. Put on these blue light glasses. Save my eyes the trouble. There's a small 30,000 share bid down here this time. Is it getting ready? More buyers. If we really mean any sort of business here. Are they canceled? What type of nonsense is that? Not a great fill. It might be failing here. It's worth a shot, but it looks everything is failing miserably. 70. Is it worth try? I'll try again. Try one more time. Can we rip back up to 78? KB. I think the Bulls might still be alive right here. As this thing is trying. Yes, they are. It'll hold 500 shares through the heist if it goes. But it needs to get over 80. 78. Or maybe I take my couple bucks. I'm getting back in there because usually under that circumstance, we'll be seeing, what the other stock did, which is it just continuously drops. But it comes down and it starts to hold up 70. I'm like, okay, let me just see if it really wants to get back up. Because we should have been at 60 already. So you could say that trade, is also a little bit of like intuition. And it's fighting, it's fighting, it's fighting, it's fighting. Come on, come on. Gotta rip through. I'm back in. Can we see the push? 90? 95? It's taking long. What, 88? 89, 90. I guess it's doing it. Just a little slower than I would like. Okay, 93. At long last. So this is where we start to look like we can break over 2 and the halt up is at 214. But it depends on how this continues here. Perhaps a high hold. There's perhaps a hidden seller at 90. I'm going to keep watching this area here though to see what it does. Can we get over 90? And can we hold high 80s? But then stalling out 92. Can we see the push to 97, 98 right here? 95, small 40,000 share seller. All right, bought up. 98. There's a lot of sellers. 10,000, 30,000. Like they just keep, they're everywhere. 99, $2. People are buying though. I'll keep watching. People keep buying. I'll keep buying too. But we'll see if it holds up here. Come on. Show us the moon. 22 for the halt up. It's a bit of a slow grind right now. I want to see it accelerate and move faster to the upside. Yeah, that's not good. It's having trouble at 2. Hidden sellers and bigger sellers as well scattered throughout the stock. But so far, so good. The only thing I think I can do differently right now is just use more size. Because it doesn't seem like it's the kind of stock that's going to give me the opportunity for that bigger move. It's just, hey, every trade has to be with size and I have to be super accurate. I'm gonna bump up my share size a little bit. Low of the current candle is 91. You know, and then I'll just keep looking for a couple cents. But the key for me is to be accurate here and not have losing trades, because then I'll be in the gallows pretty quickly. Then I'll be in the depths. I'm watching here if it comes down again. Yeah, I'll take it again. Tight stop. Doesn't seem like there's a ton of sellers here, but want to keep on my toes in case it does go lower. Can we see 95 here? 93, 93, 93, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. Great. I'll take it again. Can we keep going? Can we get over 2? Waiting. Not great. So you see, there's a little bit more shares is like making it add up much faster, right? But the key is to always be accurate with that share size. If not, hello red. So similar to Friday, this is where I start to ask myself, do I want to just walk away right here, right now, and just say, hey, that's the day? You know, it always feels good when you stay and then you make more and you double, triple the day. But, you know, there'll be days where you stay and then you give back half and it's like, come on. But whatever you decide, you just have to make up your mind and stick with it. It seems to still be getting some support here, but it can come down, so I want to be careful in this area here, just in case it does. But if it reclaims, that could be good. Can we reclaim the level? Tight stops. I'll try again. Can we reclaim the level? Okay. All right. This looks decent. Tight stops for me though still. And okay, cutting it for a small loss. Not quite. The low there was 85. Could have held it for 85 stop, but where are we on this day? 435. Not so spectacular. We were red on that other stock. 5-minute candlesticks didn't end in great shape. We'll see if the stock holds up. Will we see a retest of 85? That initial reclaim did not bring us back up aggressively. I want to be careful of this being on the backside right here. Man, MLEC obliterated. Just short seller's dream. And my nightmare. What an awful move down, man. And then an IVF Christmas tree pattern. Yeah, I think this might be on the backside. This red candle just had so much volume, man. We'll see if it gets back over 88. I'll be interested. Maybe I take my 400 bucks, smile, and come back later. EDBL. Is it worth watching? $620. The halt up is at $627. Seems to be moving. Halt is now $657. There's $657. Got a bit of a false halt. If there's a great dip, I can attempt. And there's 57 again. But not halting up though. Just tapping the level and then coming back down. Halt now at 82. Can we get a dip? I'll watch the dip. No dips. Alright, I need to wake up because this. Let me watch this carefully here because sometimes you gotta flip the switch, get involved, get in tune. I'd like to see a tight pullback versus the levels we're seeing now. Scratch trade. Kind of high fill. It's a little risky here. Yep. Oh my gosh. Brother. Will they keep going? Nope. These stocks, I tell you. But this one was kind of extended, so it's not too awful. I wonder if this area holds up. I had some decent trades, but not the follow through I would have wanted to see. I wanted a tighter pullback up there. This is gonna be like a deep pullback. Struggling, man. Yeah, I think I'll leave it alone for now. Struggling. So after $100 loss, do I want to take my $333.29 and get out of here? Come back later. I think so. I mean, just the momentum right now is in the dumps. Night and day difference versus those hot days that we see. IVF, are we on something? Oh, that was an accident. Wrong button. Come on. It's like scratch trades here. So I want something with more range. That's bouncing up and down 20, 30 cents. 15, 20 cents. This is bouncing up and down 2, 3 cents. 4 cents. The spreads are already taking away 3 cents. It doesn't leave a room for a lot. So I just need to save my trades. That's all I'm seeing here. Save my trades. Save my trades till later. Worst case scenario, 300 bucks. Even in these high inflation times, 300 bucks a day, still something. 300 bucks a day. That's like 80K. That's 300 bucks a day is like 80K. It's like still something. I think I'll shut it down at 10:30. SMFL being mentioned. SMFL. I think this one was on the gap scan earlier. But I didn't look at it because it had lighter volume. Currently halted up. Alright, looking decent. Daily chart. Looks alright. Resumption time. 12 and 29 seconds. Room was that 560? Can we get over 560? If we do, perhaps $6 and then 750. All right, we'll see how it does. Share size is a $5 stock. Volume is maybe not as high. I think just 1,500 max. Still somewhat playing defense. Day trading. Day trading, I tell you. I love doing this stuff now. Even when it's slow like this, it's not bad. The main thing for me is to not lose money. Like, if even if I'm not really making a ton of money on a given day, a given week, a given month, the main thing is for me not to be losing tons, thousands of dollars. It makes it a little too tricky, because then you got to dig yourself out of the hole. If we can just stay sideways and then just keep going up. Some people, they just keep going up even when it's slow. Just true mastery of whatever niche or edge you're trading. So cutting the chatter, we got less than 30 seconds. SMFL, watching and waiting. 10 seconds on my side. 538 for the pre-market high. What will it be? I don't know how I lost money, but okay. The volume is now getting into it, but it's kind of dangerous. You want to get a dip down? Okay, but not what I wanted. In terms of price action for the dip down, it held. I'm gonna give it a shot here. Alright, easing off, sizing down. Price action, man. Price action is rough. This is rough price action. That first trade I took, it was very close to being like a $400 winner though. I kind of sold maybe a little too soon, but I thought it was break even. This needs is like a huge bid or something. It's just struggling here. And I'm bleeding out my small gain. I mean, it's a scratch trade, but still. Now I gotta ask myself if I want to leave with this 229 bucks. Sounding even better than before now. Now we're just, because if I'm asking myself this again and I'm red, it's not gonna feel good. But this was worth a shot. This type of stuff right here for me is worth a shot. The first trade there wasn't bad. But what I want though is to really, expend my trades on strong, proper momentum. I was supposed to be on a vacation this week, right? But I opted not to. So the market needs to get itself going here. If not, I'm big slacking. Big slacking. $200. $200. Or what's behind? That almost sounds like gambling, Cactus. A gambler, I am not. A calculated decision maker, I am. There's a huge difference between the two. Yeah, there's not a lot. I'm gonna shut it down soon. There's not a lot. Between now and 10:30 for me to take a trade, I'll need to see something great. But this is where the rant will begin. SMFL could be worth watching for some people, but I think higher risk kind of thing, kind of stock. There's a 10-cent spread. We know we could go up, but that range to the downside is also there. Let the rant begin. EDBL was mentioned. Is it halted up as well? I actually turned off my halt alerts because they were going crazy on Momo Pro. Let me see settings. Let's put it back on. EDBL, it's I think similar to the other one. It's gonna be like high risk, high reward. Perhaps not worth it on a day like today. I stuck around and my $400 has been cut in half. But as I mentioned, whenever you decide to, whatever action you choose, whether it's to leave or to stay, you have to kind of stick by that, right? And it's business. There's no frustration. Like if I walked away up 400 and then the stock of the lifetime comes and I come back, everybody's up 50 grand, then that's kind of what you chose. If you stay, you go back flat, you give back half, or you make more. Whatever option out of those three it is, like it's just it's the normal occurrence of things. So it's just business, nothing to be frustrated about or anything like that. For the people who are out there trading, right? You got to keep these things in mind and stay cool, calm, collected. But how I'm seeing things now, the market is telling me to leave. There are some small opportunities, but nothing to get me up thousands of dollars. EDBL halted up here. I think high risk stuff. The resumption is in about a minute. It's just high risk stuff. I have 500 shares. I'm not gonna use any size at all. High risk stuff. Probably not worth what. Probably not worth trading at all, to be honest. Just one dip. So you don't want to start grasping at straws. You don't want to start, you know, looking for things that are not there. AGBA moving up slightly. AGBA. I did say back over 188 I'd be interested. It's at 186 right now. Resumption coming up. Bro, how did I lose? How did I lose money there? Come on. That was a good trade. The high is at 21. But again, high risk, high reward stuff. Here. Not bad over the high, but not great. We got the 33, but the bids are at 7. If you get awful fills in there, it's like, I took the best entry I saw and I still lost money. 67 bucks to the depths. And this is where I will take my cue. Get out of here while there's still some remnants of green. $35, then 11 on the bids. Like, just come on, man. 35 on the ass. Half second later, 11 on the bids. With hardly any red on the tape. And that'll do it. That will do it. That will do it for me. $264. 3 years ago, this was an excellent day. I mean, it still is. Like today, under the context of me being disciplined and following my rules, it's a great day, of course. But in terms of P&L, like just 2 years ago, this was a great day. AGBA is at 93 here. This could be worth it. But is it strong? I'm gonna stick to just 1,000 shares. I need this to be strong if it's gonna retest these highs of $2. The 5-minute candlesticks look good. We're at the green, but we need a new hive day. We need a new hive day and hive day volume to be on a green candle going up. So we need to rip the 205, 210 high volume. Mandatory. But I think so far with the adjustment of not using size early, I'm already seeing a bit of a difference. Like the day is feeling less stressful. Starting down 600 every day, man. It's just doesn't feel good. Oh, and then kind of high. All right, it's trying. We got 03. We still need to see 10. There's 8. Oh, I get caught there for 5 cents. Not great. It's a bigger loss. Do we really need to go lower here? Come on. I should have took size there. Wasn't a bad place to do so. Maybe hold a little longer here. Can we get back to 205? Where are those bulls? Sometimes you do need to hold a little longer in some of these key areas. At 95 entry, I could be selling here at 04 for my target, 05. So we're going. Right there, I'm expecting it to hold 2 and then curl back up. It's coming back to 96. EDBL did push higher. Didn't really make any progress there, so I think this is a good place to shut it down and not overdo it. I think it's still a day for me for just small green. So I'm not going to be delusional because sometimes I'm too optimistic and that's what really costs me, right? Thinking there's going to be a good stock, thinking the next trade is going to be a big move. And then it's like I'm in fantasy land and the market is actually saying, hey, just slow, chill day. Today is not last month and today will not be tomorrow, right? Today's today. I got to be reactive to what's in front of me right now. And the market is saying relentless, get the heck out of here. Preserve your trades, perhaps come back later. Well, definitely come back later. See what else might be happening, and if it's good, small size first, and then give it a shot. Other than that, this is not worth it for me. It's too much. There's always risk, and if the reward isn't as good, I need to just cool out. So, for those reasons, I'm out like South. For those of you going the distance through and through till 4 p.m., continue to be disciplined. Continue to be patient. Keep looking for those opportunities that you know and love. I am shutting it down. So check out those links down below for the scanning software here, Momo Pro, which now is including halt levels. I gotta ask a few questions just to kind of get more familiar with it, right? It's a new update that's now being implemented, but you know, we'll see how it goes. It's definitely something great for the platform, great for those of you using the scanners, right? So, yeah, check it out. Check out the chat room, right, which is where we're hanging out every day. We got over 7,000 people now, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, check out the chat room, and if you're interested in the community after the live stream, because I leave the live stream chat on for those of you guys who, some people they just kind of like the YouTube side of it. You guys can come on over, right? Don't be shy. Guys like John B. John B, you're here every day. Would love to see you in the Discord. John B, you here? You here? I'm gonna put some pressure on John B to join the Discord. But yeah, um, yeah, check out the classes too, right? If anybody's interested in the classes. I don't know if we have, well, actually, not that I don't know, we don't really have an active coupon now, but there'll be another one soon as the next day trading team house meetup is coming up, right? It's coming up in a few weeks. We haven't officially started the promotion for that yet, but it'll be fun. It'll be great. I'm ready, man. I'm ready for that. If that was today, that'd be great, right? The boys will be meeting up once again, and we'll be spinning the wheel once again. We will be spinning the wheel. So one lucky student will get the chance to come, and hang out with us for that week. This time, I think it'll be 8 days. So, yeah, you guys can look forward to that. So far, we've had some great people actually come out. Jorge being the last person, great guy. One of his siblings also tagged along with him. I mean, just great atmosphere, great group of people. It's always a good time. We had Spartan, right? I think who was the first student who had won. My memory's kind of off. How many times did we do this? We did California. I don't think we brought somebody on the California trip. That's kind of when Save gave us the idea. He's like, hey, like, what if you guys bring somebody? It's like, you know what? Let's just do that every time. Funny enough that, Spartan's such a good guy that he kind of just fell right in, right? And now he's like on every trip. So AGBA pushing up to 207, retesting the highs here. Definitely opportunities for sure. But yeah, guys, okay. I'm getting sucked back in. If not, I'm going to start to trade this thing again. So yeah, stay safe, stay green, keep being disciplined. And Relentless Trader will catch you guys in the I'm back with the recaps. Even if it's a small green day, small red day, there'll be a recap every day of this week. Last week I kind of took off a little bit, but we'll be back. So yeah, stay safe, stay green. I'll catch you guys later.